Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Finn, or yet another gaming fail, and I'm here with kind of another quick tutorial on placing down and doing stuff in the mission editor. Because, as I'm sure you're all aware, if you've ever gone on to the servers and the browsers and things, you see some great missions on there, or there are plenty of campaigns that you can fly, but you want to do something more interesting, something that suits you, something that is more your kind of speed. And I get that a lot. I'm much the same. So I like to make my own missions, and I thought I'd put together a quick mini series of 5-minute episodes on how you would set up different stuff. So let's kick it off, shall we? What should we do next? Well, we've got we can do ground vehicles, or we can do giving them orders, and I think we'll do both. So let's start. We'll come over to the ground vehicles tab over here, and we've got a few more options going on. So last time I covered aircraft and placing them down. So what we can do is let's just go over to this airbase, and we'll just plonk a ground vehicle down here in the middle. That's fine there. So that is the Amtrak, the AAV7, sorry. Here we are. So plonk that down there, and you can adjust its initial pointing direction with the heading wheel that's up in the top right over here, or you can manually click or enter a value for it. So you can set it to 150 or something. We'll just kind of get it facing down the runway. And then you can quickly flip through some of the options. So you notice you've got USA, Russia, all of this, and they have the blue and red dots next to them, depending on whether they're blue for or red for. Now you can change this by clicking all, clicking the combat button, set it to all, and then you get all the neutral nations as well, and the other groups that have not been covered. So you can find pretty much anything that might tickle your pickle. So we'll just keep it set to combat for now, and let's set it to Russia, and you'll notice it switches, because the Russians don't have the Amtrak. Instead, it selected us the BTR-80. There are a whole bunch of different ones. I'm going to do the BTR-82A, because that is one of the newer vehicles that's had their model updated in DCS at the moment, so that's pretty cool. And now, much like the other episode, we're just going to go down to the route section here, go to Waypoints and do add, and just kind of have this dude drive around here. So that's cool. We can get him to drive around, but the thing is, you don't want to add a waypoint for every time this guy's driving along the road, do you? So if we go back a couple waypoints, what you can actually do is you can set them under the type from off-road to on-road. This will allow you to place a waypoint down, let's say over here, and it automatically routes around this way to find a route. So that's great. Now you can also change the speed, obviously the altitude if you were setting an aircraft, but you can also change the speed. Now at the moment it's only set to 11 knots, which is 11 nautical miles per hour, which is not that fast. You could probably do in excess of 45 knots, right? Yeah, that's probably about right. In fact, why stop there? Why have it only on one waypoint? Let's go all the way back. We can just use the delete button down here on the right hand side. We'll set the first waypoint to be 45, so he's not got any waypoints set at the moment. We're just going to click, and now all of the subsequent waypoints will be set to the same speed. Let's click around, and then set this one to on-road, and then have him drive around to here, and then add another one, and we'll set that to be off-road, and then we'll force him over here, for example. So let's hit fly mission, hit OK, and go for it. And now it'll quickly load in, and we can do a quick demonstration. So hit fly, and here we are, this BTR-82 looking fine over here. Let's just speed it up a little bit. So got a little bit of a shimmy going on there, it looks pretty good. So he's going to drive down the runway and follow the waypoints that we've set for him, and he's going to try and do it as quickly as he can. He's going to kind of drive around here and do a little bit of a slalom type deal. He ran through the barriers there, that was pretty funny. And then he's going to hop onto the road, where he'll be able to get a little bit faster around here, I can imagine. Here you are, he's up to 45 knots, turns down the road, comes off here. There you are. So that's how you get him moving on and off road for land vehicles. So I hope that's been a useful tutorial. I hope you guys have a lovely time. Obviously, feel free to like and subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to force you, but hopefully I'll be doing more videos like these. Thank you very much for your time. Have a lovely day.